Right, okay, so we are back with another thingamajig of me doing some more work on the project. Completely ignore what's on the screen now because the only reason I have this open is for reference, well, not really reference material, well, I mean, it kind of is. But basically, there is a weapon in this game that I made a while ago that has a giant laser beam on it, and I'm going to basically take what I did from that and use it in the project so that we have something good and all that set up basically. Now, I mean, if when I pressed play, this thing would work and not proceed to just destroy itself, we would be good. There we go. Right, okay, so. Oh god. The one we want is. Oh, the lag. Alright, we want that one. Okay. Is that right? I don't know if it is. No, it's not. Ah, this one's it. The Lightning Stormer. There we go. Oh, game. What are... Yeah, stop opening this project. I want to go back to the one that I was... I wasted ammo. Alright. You charge it up, and... you get this laser beam. And, this is essentially... what we're going to be using. If I press play again as well, I might have to yeah, this laser beam it fires off is essentially what I want Sean to do when he does the particle effects and such. Get some more ammo. There you go. Yeah, because so you've got the weird electric bits along, and then you move it closer, it gets more haphazard, but you don't fully notice it. Also, the additional fact it looks very weird because the laser is like pointing out the top slightly, but that's what happens when I have to align it with the crosshair. But uh, I love this. But yeah, another thing in this game has is dodging left and right. Like, this game was mostly complete, kind of, with all the basic player stuff and all that. And you can even see, look, we got our boy right here. Oh god, that wasn't meant to happen. Look at him. Look at how beautiful he is. Hello. Ah, I can look around, and like this is the actual size of the gun that I'm holding. Uh, I made all the art and stuff for this one, because I worked on this by myself. So there is a slight difference in height between these two, but these two there is no difference, which is kind of odd. But yeah, this the little one. You got this thing. This doesn't work. This was the only gun that I never made anything for. Nope, I also didn't make anything for this one. Okay, I understand. I didn't make anything for that one either. Jesus Christ, there was a lot of stuff I didn't. So I got stuff for that, and I know I did this one. Also, you can hear that this is literally the Doom pistol sound effect. Same as this, the Doom shotgun one. Oh, look at the smoke that flies out after. Yeah, but that's basically everything that went in this. There's also grenades. I think I got these grenades working as well. So I forgot what button it is though. Oh, it's the middle one. And you just throw it, and it's on the floor now, just rolling away. You can kick it. I'm trying to remember how I. Oh, that's how you change what the HUD looks like. I see. So what was it? Was it G? No, it's not G. F? No. R? No. T? T is giving me health. I see. I'm guessing Y takes it away. Yes. Hmm. Is it... Oh wait, it's tab. There we go. We found it. We did it. I can now throw this one. Look how... Jesus Christ. They're just launching through the world. Actually, one of them flew off somewhere. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Anyway, that's not what we're looking at today, because the actual thing is this one, the empty world with nothing in it. Because we are finishing off these final two weapons, hopefully. Oh. And the first one we're doing is the oh, I need to go up here. I need to double check whether or not my just as I thought. When the encoder's overloading, it loses frames, but it doesn't tell you it's losing frames. That's great. Thank you. That's just stupid. So, I mean, like, every single part of that section, no one knows anything about what happened there. Oh, now it works. Right. So the thing I need is back on this one. And it's not materials, it's blueprints, weapons. And then it's lightning stormer. There we go. So from what I know, the way that this worked was the thing would shoot per a line out from the player camera, but I don't want that because I want to shoot the line out from the gun itself. So I mean, it is going to mean that the thing is off from whatever crosshair is there or whatever, but we're not going to fiddle with crosshair stuff or anything until Ethan has started working on the HUD, and then I'll go off of that and basically ask him to tweak things if I'm like, yeah, this doesn't look right for said weapon. So what we need then, so we have the stop laser. Okay, I think the stop laser is literally, oh no, it sets all that. Okay, so what it does is I do the begin firing weapon. This opens the gate. It checks ammo, which we don't have yet. Checks if it's firing. I don't know why I put that before. I think I was being a bit of an idiot, but it doesn't matter. So that does checking the firing, and it also checks the laser. If laser is false, then it sets it to charging. And if it's not charging, so basically I need to ignore all the charging altogether because that's not what this gun has. The one that I'm doing has a cooldown. It doesn't have a charge, unlike the railgun. So basically you'll be firing it and then it has a cooldown where it's like, oh, now you can't fire for X amount of time. So this is the one we want. So the laser is... wait, it's firing sound. Okay. Releases that do once. Yeah, none of this actually does anything. So... on the laser section... So essentially what we're going to do is just go straight off firing. Well, we'll go firing. And then we'll do cooldown. So we'll go, okay, Is it firing? No, then go ahead and set firing to true. But first, before it sets firing to true, it has to. So what it would do is it would go, is the gun firing? No, okay. Is the gun on cooldown? No, okay. Then set firing to true. And then off of that, it would then go up to start doing this. So this right here is going on the game instance and getting the player characters. So this right here isn't what we care about. But we care about this. This is what we do care about right here, because that is important maths that we need to tell us how long the laser's going to be. So in here, we've already got the giant laser cannon open. So, right. There you go, get rid of that. Delete these two. Event and need a gate. Firing. Wrong one, mate. What are you doing? Event firing. And then event stop firing. Okay, we got that. Now there was one thing in here. Yeah, we got the stop laser. What does stop laser do? Stop laser, fade out, set firing to false, set charging to false, set laser to false. Ah, I see. Okay. Yeah, because this gun as well, it's going to be a lot different, so I don't actually need the stop laser stuff and all that sort of stuff. What I need is I do need the set firing to true where it stops it, because it's supposed to be like a machine gun in a sense, but it fires a laser beam instead of a million bullets. So basically there's like a sort of damage delay sort of thing where it's like, oh, you got hit, oh, you got hit, oh, you got hit. But then there'll be a few other things that don't go off that damage delay and will just be continuously doing its thing. So it's probably going to involve a sequence, but a lot of that stuff is particle based and isn't something that I need to care about at the moment. The only thing actually that does need to be permanent when it's going on is the line trace that has the thing, because if I want a particle to spawn at the end of the line trace to show that it's hitting a thing, I cannot do that if the line trace is not permanent, because then it's going to also affect the thing and it's going to make it go and do the same sort of stuff. So yeah, which is also a similar thing with the laser beam itself, because obviously the line trace supplies the length of the particle, which is here, right here. So this is the, is that right? Yeah, this is the beam thing, and then everything else is just additional things that make it pretty. Yeah. So literally, out of all of these, this needs to be permanent, and it doesn't need to be part of this firing thing down here. It needs to be something else. So, go back to the giant laser. So off of this, we're going to do a sequence. So we have a branch. So off of this, we want a branch. I love how I called the sequence a branch. Right, so we got firing, question mark. Cool. No, not all caps. Down, question mark. There's nothing else. I don't think I need anything else now. So we check if firing. Alright, if firing is false, then we go ahead and do another branch, which checks if cooldown is false. And if cooldown is false, then we set firing to true. Compile, save. Then off of this we need a branch that says that checks if we're on cooldown. So if we're on cooldown, then it does nothing. But if it isn't, then it will proceed to fire the laser. So then what we need is this up here. So we want this, this, Control C, Control V. Alright, if cooldown is false, then do this. Okay. No, stop. Then we Control C, Control V. Stop failing miserably at doing everything. End and start. Okay, and the get world location and other stuff we need to sort out. I know, do not cry at me, giant laser, please. No, actually, the best option for me to copy from is the flamethrower. Copy, paste, compile, save. We grab that, chuck it there. Boom. Boom. Compile, save. Yeah, we did it. Right, okay. So, we now have the laser firing. Let's draw it. No, for one frame. And we go over to the blueprints player and switch this to BP underscore giant laser cannon. That's not a giant laser cannon, you numbnut. I love how it's like, oh yes, giant laser cannon proceeds to click on none by accident instead. Yeah. Okay, as you can see, we have the giant thing, and you can see the expanse of green off in the distance. That's normal. Don't worry about it. That's what we want, and that's how it's supposed to be, because that's how the laser is going to do its thing. Okay, right. Now, what we need is to go into this. Check up on the lightning stormer. Back. What does the initialize do? Oh, it sets the game instance. I see. Alright, so we got all that. So it breaks the hit result. And if it is blocking a hit, then it does the emitter thing, but we don't need that. So we have a multi-box trace. This has a select in it. Okay. So what we need is this. And nothing else, I don't think. Yeah, no. Control C. Actually, I don't need that. Control C. Go over to this. Control V. down like that. Alright, then we want to make, oh no, right click, promote to variable, there we go. And then we cannot rename this for some reason. Line trace hit result. Hit results. There we go. And then we go ahead off this, get split. Right, so things we need are, so we have the location connected to true and the trace send to false. Okay. Then trying to work out other things. That doesn't matter. It's the normal fault. Oh, the rotation. Okay, so we've done all that. Oh yeah, we need to check if it. Oh, God's sake. Branch. Blocking hit. If true and if false, connect both to there, because at the moment we don't have the stuff to do other things with it. For one frame. So it fires it once, and then after that, delay. Let's delay it for 0.05 seconds. Pom. What does it not like? Oh. You need to be connected to that. I think that's basically it. Yeah. Okay, and then none of that does anything. Right. So I'm 100% sure we don't need any of this now. Because everything after that is just my own. So am I just blind, or is something not right? Firing isn't, no it's not, okay. Oh wait, I never, good job me. Set firing to false. Let's go for duration. Make the draw time be 0.04 seconds, so then it disappears for a bit. .05. It works though, you can see it extends off into the distance. And then the moment it comes here, boof, 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 suddenly shrinks. So that works. That's good. Very good. Das ist good. Jesus, man, whoa. Okay. Now I have noticed one thing. Why is my live stream offline? Because it shouldn't be. I feel like YouTube's doing funny with me. Oh. No data, no active stream. What do you mean no data? There is literally, I can see it right here. I can see it coming through and you're telling me there's none. You've got to be joking. Well, YouTube's being annoying. I'm not in the wrong... No, I'm not. Okay. I love it when I live stream and things don't go like they're supposed to. You're not helping me. I have realized one thing. I didn't rename this. 4th the 11th. Okay. Well, that's now been renamed. Right. So what was I doing? I was sorting out the laser. Okay, so what we need is that once the player... Oh no, actually. So I need a max overheat value. We change this to a float and this to a float, and the max overheat has to be 1, which you're probably like, why would you make it 1? What are you doing? That's one's oh god, ignore that. 1 second. What are like one value? How can you do this? Well, float is a decimal, my friend. And also there is a thing for HUDs known as a known as a progress bar, and a progress bar can only read a value between 0 and 1 on a float. So for 1 is the max value, 0 is the minimum. So basically, if I want the cooldown rate to be the cooldown thing to show up on the progress bar, what I have to do is yeah, what I have to do is basically set it up so the thing has a 1. I could also trunicate it down to 1 as well. Or, is it trunicate? No, it's not. It's, no, I have to do like a percentage of the max value and 0. Well, the max value and the, overheat value, and then I have to... Is that right? No, I don't think that's right. Oh, what is it? I have to divide the value by the max value, and then do, I think, a modulo of the max value and the value I got from the division, and I think that gives me the right amount, but to be honest, I don't want to do that, and it's easier just to do it like this, because obviously decimals exist. So basically what we're going to do is make it so that the thing right here will do things for us. So this event tick is probably also going to be, oh god, it's probably also going to be doing some sequencing for me. Sequence, because there might be multiple gates, because we're going to have an event that is only going to be listed by this thing. and basically that's going to be the cooldown event, and that's going to be a gate that's like, okay, so the cooldown, where basically the gate will go, okay, so the fire, what's it called, the fire is going to check if it's firing. If it isn't, then it'll be like, okay, let's check the cooldown thing. Oh, the cooldown value, well, the overheat value is over 0. So, what we gotta do is bring that back down. So let's do that. That's basically what's going to be happening. And it's going to do that over a period of time. So what we're going to do is, on this, we're going to do a branch that's going to check if the max overheat and the overheat value are equal. Okay. On there. If it isn't, then what we got to do is move this up here. And yeah, if it isn't, it's going to go ahead and do some set overheat value. And it's also going to do a do once. So then we can go like that. And this value is going to be set to clamp. And it's going to be, the min value is 0, max value is max overheat. And this will be the plus. This will be the overheat value plus 1. No, it won't. 0.1. I think that should be good. Maybe it shouldn't actually. Maybe it should be 0.01. And then off of this we have a delay of 0.05, of which this then goes back here and resets that. So then we can go like this, and then we can go like this. And that is correct. Okay, yes. So then we are also going to go ahead and, yeah, so if the max overheat value is true, then it sets set cooldown to true. Which then means that basically this shouldn't actually do anything. Yeah, this should all stop functioning. So off this sequence for now we need a print string that's going to give us the overheat value. Or not. Get value, I want that. There we go, thank you for giving me it, finally. Jesus, man. Okay, that's not what I had in mind. 0.01. Let's try that. That should cut it down slightly. No, it still does 0.0.